All us goalkeepers are a little bit crazy, to be fair. We all have got a bit of a screw loose here and there, but so Martin's he had a great season last year as well, to be fair to him. With Martin, I think it's a time thing. I hope he gets back playing this season as well. I saw some of his saves last year, to be fair. Absolutely flying he was, so it was unfortunate to get the injury that he got, but that happens. My advice to him would just be take his time. There's no point rushing anything. When he's healed and he's ready to come back, then get himself back.
Launches one to the back post, I think it was miles offside. And there's been a collision there. It looks like Martin has gone straight into Michael's elbow.
I had a triple eye socket fracture to my right eye, so they advised me to wear a mask. Obviously when I came back, it's been 6 months now since the injury. I think my plan was this season to do coaching anyway, goalkeeper coaching. Struggled last year getting to training because of the times. This year I'm going to obviously try and get there a bit more often, and if Florian's playing more on a Saturday, it gives him more scope to come training midweek as well.
There's no way I could do a Saturday. My body just couldn't cope with it, with my back issues and knees and hips, and it takes its toll down and about. But I said to him, I'll definitely sign for you. I will sign for you, no problem, and I'll just fill in for you whenever you need a keeper. If I'm available, I'll come and play for you. And that's what happened last year, and he needed me a couple of times last year, and I filled in, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really good experience.
It's a really good idea to have more than just one or two keepers this season. Last season, obviously I was the only keeper to start the season. Mason came in, luckily around the time I just got injured, and we had Nick as well. That came and helped out when I wasn't available. I think with Florian though, I think he's got some good attributes. I think the idea is for me and him to challenge for the space this season, and obviously whoever gets it, and whoever doesn't has to back us up and challenge for the rest of the season.
You like him, don't you?
Yeah, he's playing for us first next season, probably should. No, the Steve says so. I've already asked him if he's coming Edinburgh with us.
My name is Florin Claudio Salceano. I'm the new goalkeeper from Stretford Paddock. I play against Stretford Paddock last season in the league, and I like a lot the style what they play and everything. I like the players as well, and just basically when they play football and everything. I like the style and everything. Little aggressive as well.
So I'm Lennon Boyer, I play in goal. I played for the 21s last year, but I'm hoping to make that step up. It was the first team that at this level that gave me the chance to actually play outside of uni, and I feel like I've taken it with both hands and obviously brought a few more of Salford down, so clearly made a good first impression that a few more of us have come down, but could not speak highly enough of the club.
When I was a kid, basically nearly 15, I broke my ankle. Basically I'm jump in the corner, and when I go down, I twist the ankle. Was the injured about 2.5 years, and I must stop playing football, and I must start again with 21.
I played with a broken finger for years. It just kept breaking all the time. I used to catch the ball a bit awkward, but I always kept on playing because once you're in the team, you don't want to lose your spot.
It was quite unfortunate timing for me last year because obviously I heard about it, and as bad as it may sound, keepers want to take their chances, and I've always fancied myself to moving up. And it's at that point I tore my groin again, so that kept me out for 2-3 months again. So that really derailed my season last year. It wasn't the first time I've done it, so I think that really helped. It was the exact same injury twice, exact same way of doing it, turning, playing six-a-side, so I'd probably stop playing six-a-side.
How did you feel when you couldn't play?
Shit, shit, honestly. So annoying about myself and everything. I was finished everything. Basically, I don't have the same motivation to start again. But after a few years, I'm start to feel again good and everything, and I'm start playing with the friends. And when I came here, I see in England basically it's a lot of football and everything. And I just thinking, hey mate, come on, I can start again to play football and everything because I feel good.
Yeah, I had this situation at Queen's Park Rangers competing for the #1 spot, and you've got to be pretty selfish. You've got to want that #1 spot, and once you get that #1 spot, you want to keep it. So you need to be professional as you can, on and off the pitch. Get your training in, get your extra training in, and try just to be the best you can actually be as a goalkeeper. Be confident in what you're doing. Be confident and level-headed. Try and not get involved in the emotions of the game. Try and not get hyper or low if you make a little bit of an error. Just try and stay on an even keel throughout the game.
Do you feel confident that you can sort of insert yourself into the first team and become?
Yes, of course, of course. I want to be a legend for the team as well. You know, I think I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I want to make my name in the club, basically.
Do you think you can sort of push for a first team place and get some minutes in the first team this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be here if I didn't say that, and it may come across as big-headed, but I do think I'm the best goalkeeper here. But if a goalkeeper didn't say that about themselves as well, if that's part of being you think you're the best, and you have to prove it every day. And obviously from someone who is from Wales and moving up here, and so not knowing anyone, you really have to push for it, and I do think I've got what it takes together.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think staying, I've had a few penalty shootouts and things like that. Again, it comes back to just being not trying to get emotionally involved in it, trying to just stay calm, using your breath to just keep the nervous system nice and settled, and just trying to channel your focus into the situation and what's actually going on, not trying to get involved in it. Just like focus, it's just you v the ball, and it's just trying to just stay focused. Concentration's key. Just don't let any of all the outside stuff, the crowd or whatever, try and just block all that out. Goalkeepers union never dies, so get themselves out, have some team bonding in pre-season, and be there for each other, you know. Don't be stabbing each other in the back or anything like that. Work for each other, get together in training, make each other work as hard as you can, have some fun with it, and just support each other, really. I'm not really into all the backstabbing or any of that stuff. Just help each other, be at the end of the phone if someone needs a phone call. If someone's had a bit of a bad game, ring them up, give them a little text, everything all right, you want to chat about anything. Support, be there for them, and push each other to the limit.
I have essentially a half dozen goalkeepers at the moment. I have Martin, who, as you saw today, has clearly still got it, but he also took a whack on the face and hurt himself underneath his mask, and pulled his groin, showing the wear and tear on Martin. He's had a long career and a good career. He's a good goalkeeper. We have Nick Culkin. He's our fill-in for when we need a bit of a hand. We have Florin that we picked up from the trial. I think he's excellent with his feet. I think he's someone that really suits the way we play. Good sweeper keeper. He's got good saves on him as well. Him and Martin are quite close in terms of their just raw ability, I think, and shot stopping and that. I have Lennon, who has looked good in training so far. I'm yet to see him in a match with the first team, but certainly a decent goalkeeper. And then Mason. Now Mason's gone to Mosley in the Northern Prem. I think he would have been in the mix for us this year, and I think he had some real promise that he shown last year. I think it might have been the best for him to stick around and develop here a little bit. If he's going to play, then it works at Mosley, but I think there's a couple of little edges that needed rounding off, which I was hoping we could do with training him up here. But yeah, going into the season, we're in a real strong position with our goalkeepers. Martin's probably going to have to miss a couple of weeks now with the knocks that he's picked up today, so we'll get a good look at Florin. But yeah, it's frustrating, but it is what it is. It's such a key position for us goalkeeper. We suffered without Martin a bit towards the back end of last season. Maybe that was, one of the reasons why we didn't manage to promote in the end, but we've got some good options this year, so I'm pretty confident.
4 potential first-choice keepers, and for a season of uncertainty through injury and limited choices, who will showcase enough to win the number 1 spot and keep it for the season? Martin, Florin, Lennon, or Nick?
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club. run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.